In the name of Allah, hello students of the first secondary stage, literary and scientific section. أهلا بيكم أعزائي الطلاب الصف الأول الثانوي القسم الأدبي والعلمي. Today we will read chapter 3 of the story Treasure Island, lesson 5, unit 3. Then we will answer the questions and we will translate the most difficult vocabulary of the text through reading. Okay, let's read first. Treasure Island, lesson 5, unit 3, chapter 3. The next morning, Mr. Trelawney asked me to take a note to Long John Silver. I went to the inn which Silver owned. It was full of people, but I soon saw a tall, strong man with one leg. He looked very happy and seemed to know all of the people there. I walked up to him and gave him the note. When he saw that it was from Mr. Trelawney, he looked surprised and said, "Oh, you must be the new chef's boy." At that moment, one of the men in the inn quickly left the room. I saw that he had 3 fingers on one hand. "It's Black Dog," I called. "Stop him." "Yes, stop him. He did not pay for his food," called Silver to one of his helpers. The helper ran out of the door. "Do you know that man?" "Black Dog, is it?" Silver asked me. "Yes, he was one of the men who attacked my home." "Did Mr. Trelawney tell you about that?" I replied. "Oh, yes, I have seen him in my inn before. He sometimes comes with a blind man." "The blind man is called Pooh," I said. "He was with Black Dog when they attacked." "Then we must catch them both," said Silver. However, the helper returned and said he could not catch Black Dog. "Well, we must return to Mr. Trelawney," said Silver. We walked back along the harbor. كلمة harbor بمعنى ميناء. Past boats of different sizes, all preparing to go to sea. Silver told me all about the boats and I knew that he was a great sailor. We found Dr. Livesey with Mr. Trelawney when we returned to his hotel and told them about Black Dog. "There is nothing we can do now," said Mr. Trelawney. "We leave at 4 o'clock this afternoon." "Get your hat, Jim. We will go on the ship now," he said to me. It took some time to reach the Hispaniola. When we walked onto the big ship, the Captain Smollett did not look happy to see us. "What's the problem?" asked Mr. Trelawney. "I don't like the men on this ship and I'm not happy about where we are going," he said. "Why not?" asked Dr. Livesey. "I was told that the destination of the journey was a secret." كلمة secret بمعنى سر، كلمة destination بمعنى وجهة. He explained, "But the crew tell me we are looking for treasure. I know that looking for treasure always means danger, and when I go on a journey, I like to be able to choose my own crew." "Don't you like the crew we choose?" asked Mr. Trelawney. If I sail with them, I want you to stay at the front of the ship for all the journey and to keep guns with you. And don't show anyone the map," said Smollett. "Are you worried there will be a mutiny?" asked Dr. Livesey. كلمة mutiny بمعنى تمرد أو عصيان. "It's my job to keep you safe. That's all," said Smollett, and walked to another part of the ship. "I think you have 2 good men on the ship," said Dr. Livesey. "That's Long John Silver and Captain Smollett." "I know Long John Silver is a good man," said Mr. Trelawney, "but I don't think Captain Smollett is." I agreed with Mr. Trelawney. I did not like Captain Smollett. The Hispaniola finally left Bristol and our long journey began. Silver was able to walk around the ship on one leg using only a crutch. كلمة crutch بمعنى عكاز أو سناد للأرجل. All the men liked him and he was a good cook. His kitchen always clean. When he wasn't working, he looked after his parrot. كلمة parrot بمعنى ببغاء أو بغبغين. He called it Captain Flint and said it was 200 years old. The parrot could talk too, which always made me laugh. One night before I went to bed, I decided to eat an apple. The apples were kept in a big barrel. barrel بمعنى برميل, which I climbed inside because it was nearly empty. Before I left the barrel, I heard a man talking nearby. It was Silver, and what he said was terrible. On that journey, Flint was the captain. He said, it was then that I lost my leg and paw became blind. After that journey, I put a lot of money in the bank. It was a great journey, and most of the same crew are on this ship today. You won't be able to return to Bristol after this journey, said another sailor called Dick. What will happen to your inn? I have sold it, said Silver. My wife had the money and is waiting for me to return in a secret place. And after this journey, you will have lots of money too. Another man joined them and said, I'm tired of waiting. When we attack Captain Smollett. كلمة attack بمعنى يهاجم. Captain Smollett. You must be patient. Patient بمعنى صبور, said Silver. Trelawney had the map, so he waited until they have found the treasure. We might also want Smollett to take us home before we attack. We shouldn't wait that long, replied another sailor. You are like the others, said Silver. You want to do things quickly. That's what Poe and Flint wanted to do. What happened to them? Poe is blind and Flint is dead. I began to realize that Silver was not only a cook, but he was also a pirate. كلمة pirate بمعنى قرصان. And the other crew were part of his gang. Gang بمعنى عصابة. No, we wait, continued Silver. When the time is right, I will kill Trelawney and his friends. Now, Dick, can you get me an apple? When I heard these words, I was very frightened. However, before Dick came to the barrel, I heard another sailor call out, I can see land. It was this news that saved me, because the sailors now all forgot about apples. We were near the treasure island. Now, let's answer questions. Question number 1, vocabulary. Choose the correct definitions. هاربور، طبعا احنا قلنا هاربور بمعنى ميناء. ايه هو الديفينيشن بتاعه او التعريف بتاعه؟ طبعا هتبقى نمبر دي اللي هو an area of water next to the land where ships can stay safely. اوكي نمبر 2 ميوتني قلنا بمعنى تمرد او عصيان. هتبقى ماتشنج مع ايه او ايه الديفينيشن بتاعها؟ التعريف بتاعها طبعا نمبر اف اللي هي when a group of people refuse to obey the person in charge of them and take control for themselves. نمبر 3 crutch، قلنا crutch بمعنى عكاز او سناد للارجل، فطبعا الاجابه هتبقى نمبر بي a special stick، عصايه خاصه which you put under your arm to help you walk when you have hurt your leg. نمبر 4 parrot اللي هو الببغاء أو البغبغان، طبعا أكيد a brightly colored bird اللي هو نمبر A which can learn to speak. نمبر 5 barrel اللي هو البرميل، التعريف طبعا بتاعه الديفينيشن هيبقى نمبر G اللي هو a large container made of wood or metal، وعاء كبير. ونمبر 6 pirate اللي هو القرصان، هيبقى نمبر C a sailor who attacks ships and steals from them، اللي بيهاجمهم وبيسرق منهم. و نمبر 7 gang اللي هي العصابة، هتبقى طبعا definition بتاعها نمبر E a group of people that causes trouble، مجموعة من الناس بتسبب مشاكل. اوكي نمبر 8 secret اللي هو السر، فهيبقى نمبر I known about by only a few people، معروف بمجموعة قليلة جدا من الناس and kept from others، ويحفظ بعيدا عن الآخرين. number 9 patient اللي هو الصبور، دي طبعا هتبقى J able to wait calmly for a long time. واخر حاجه number 10 attack اللي هي هتبقى number H an act of violence، نوع من العنف طبعا الهجوم that is intended to hurt a person or damage a place. Thank you my students. See you again later in other videos. Goodbye.